वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्. Pranam to all of you. May Antaryami Bhagwan who resides within you bless me for this work and purify me day after day and purify those who listen to this and purify everybody in the universe. So, in our last session, we devoted time for question answers, and it was important as some principles, if they are not clarified well within time, the misunderstanding of those concepts can lead to confusion. It is in English, there is a very, in Sanskrit there is a very good word, buddhi bhed. So it is misleading of intellect may happen. So that's why we are taking quite a sufficient time for clearing such kind of doubts. And if you say Gita is also, what is Gita? Gita, Bhagavad Gita is nothing but clarification of Arjun's doubt itself. If you see, right from beginning, Arjun is asking some questions, or he is misinterpreting dharma, and then he is doubtful. So he asks the question, and Bhagwan explains what is the true meaning of dharma. So in last time we saw some questions. Last question was remaining. So due to time constraint, we said that we will take that in next session, that is this session. So that is also very interesting question, and once this question is answered for you, you can answer such kind of questions when other people ask this question, or the people who want to show that your dharma is not correct, for them to make them understand and make them literally keep quiet. These answers are useful. So these answers are useful for our own purpose also, and these answers are useful for stopping the propaganda which is being made by outsiders to undermine our Vedic Dharma. So last question is, so I'll read the question. And one last question. So if you are saying people who get married intercaste, will their children get narak punishment? Now this question, the answer is within Gita. So you will get that answer in due course also. Still, as it is asked, it is better to get answer now. And with this answer, many of such queries inside your mind are going to be solved. So first of all, we should understand that by Varna Sankar, my entire kul will go to Narak. That is what Arjun is saying. So it is, you have to see the series of events he is assuming. So when Varna Sankar is there, the major tool or major uh, way of life, which is dharma and rituals, that is being stopped. That doesn't mean all of them will go to Narak, right? Because Bhagavad Bhakti is something, whether you are following or your ancestors were following Sanatan Dharma or you have born in Sanatan Dharma family or not, uh, Bhakti doesn't depend upon that. So Bhagwan will be telling us afterwards that uh, anybody and everybody can follow Bhakti and reach to their destination. Naranam Ayam, destination of a human being is Bhagwan. That is why he is called as Naranam. Nara means human beings. Ayam is final destination. So, and especially in Kali Yuga, facility is given that you just chant name of Bhagwan 24 by 7 and you get to Bhagwan. You will be one with Bhagwan or you will become the close devotee of Bhagwan. The way you want to proceed, that can be achieved by mere remembering him by chanting his name. So first of all, we have to understand that first of all, Arjuna said this when he was anxious. That doesn't mean he has said some wrong thing. Actually, Varnasankara stops other rites of other rituals from those castes, but then it it is general statement. So generally, like most of the people may go for Narak because uh, in Dwapar Yug, this specific facility was not there. This is boosted kind of dose or the additional facility which is given in Kali Yuga, because in Kali Yuga our intellect has reduced, our mental as well as physical strength has reduced, our lifespan has reduced, uh, the food quality, the air quality, the quality of environment, because of Kali, all these bad things are happening around. It is said that even Sajjan will start committing sins in Kali Yuga. So that is Yuga Prabhav, means the influence of Yuga, Kali Yuga is also there. So then, out of compassion, Bhagwan has created this facility. Otherwise, with this kind of environment, people are going to think about materialistic possession, and for that they will think of doing anything without bothering about dharma. So that's why then what is the uh, like how then these people can go up to Bhagwan, or how these people can correct themselves and go towards Bhagwan. So this facility is given. There are uh, two, three very strong anchors Bhagwan has given. One is he has kept Bhagavad. So Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad is book form of Bhagwan. So that he has kept. Geeta, you all know that Geeta is told at the end of Dwapar Yuga. So specifically, it is more useful in Kali Yuga. Otherwise, he would have incarnated at start of Dwapar Yuga, and then he might have told Gita. So initially, he preached Gita in Satya Yuga to Vivaswan, that is Surya Dev, and now just before Kali Yuga. So Gita is there, and Bhagwan Namasmaran. Even in Yoga Shastra, Patanjal Yoga Shastra, people think that Yoga Shastra or Vedanta Upanishad, that is Jnana Marga. So Yoga Marga, Jnana Marga, Karma Marga, Bhakti Marga are different, and they are not. because everywhere Ishwar Pranidhan, Yoga Sutrakar Patanjali Rishi said that by Vairagya and Abhyas. So we will see what is Vairagya and Abhyas, their English terms, etc. when we'll reach at Adhyay 6, because Bhagwan also tells same thing in Adhyay 6. Patanjali Maharshi himself is incarnation of Balramji, Sheshna. So after telling that Abhyasa Vairagyabhyam Tannirodha, afterwards he says Ishwar Pranidhanadva. So whether you do Abhyas, whether you follow Jnana Marga or not, just by Ishwar Pranidhan, means Bhakti of Bhagwan, you can reach at same Chitta Vritti Nirodha Swarup level, that is Atmananda Prapti. So this is general statement that people will. So it's like it is always a account. Suppose because of Sankar. So first of all, that dosh is to parents rather than their kids. Of course, those kids who are born uh, 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 born there in that family where Sankar has happened. So that is also their purva karma. So their some sinful act might have resulted into such a janma where they don't have right of any Vedic rituals. But even though that is there, they have every right for Bhagavad Bhakti, Bhagwan Nama Smaran. They have every right for Yoga Abhyas. Okay. And for person which is Sadhan Chatushtay Sampanna, what is Sadhan Chatushtay? So we'll not go into deep, but still Sadhan Chatushtay is Shamadamadi Shat Sampatti, that is about controlling mind and our senses. Then Vivek, Vairagya and Mumuksha. So if somebody achieves that, Guru gives Jnana with just Sankalpa. So ultimately everything boils down to one singular path. So Bhagwan is also going to say afterwards that those who consider Sankhya Marg, that is Jnana Marg, and Karma Marg. Karma Marg is Upasana Marg. Karma is not just doing going to work and serve somebody. No. In fact, for Brahman and Kshatriya, service is not considered as karma. Anyway, that we will see when we will go along Geeta. So, point to be told that there are certain things we do which cause our progress towards moksha, that is nishkam karma. Certain things which we do is punya. So, sahankar karma, which is good for greater good, which is better for larger community, that becomes punya. Paropakaraya punyaya, papaya parapidanam. So helping others is punya, simple thing, and troubling others or hurting others is pap. So whether it is physically or mentally, it is pap. Again, it is contextual that we have seen earlier, that killing in war is punya actually. And at the same time, uh, uh, if you are like doing charity, but that donation you are giving to, say, any terrorist organization, then that donation becomes pap. So punya and pap decides whether you will go to swarga or narak. So suppose having Varna Sankar is one pap. Against that, if somebody has done a lot of good deeds by helping people or by chanting, by devotion and all, so it is whatever plus points and minus point, if they come together, if result is plus, then person goes to Swarga, result minus person goes to Narak. When result is near to 0, little bit of plus minus, then they come on earth. And if it is very close to 0, then in India, plus very, very close, he or she gets birth. In fact, for Jivatma, there is no gender, but that Jivatma gets birth in Brahmin. And still, if his karma is very, very towards moksha, so in previous birth, if that Jivatma had been yogi and he couldn't reach last destination, then Bhagwan says that Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe Yoga Brashto Bhi Jayato. So that Jivatma takes birth in very pure and wealthy family. Wealthy in the sense not money wise. Money wise it may be well to do. Wealthy is wealth of dharma, wealth of moral, wealth of having a strong spiritual base. So any pap karma is cause of narak, but there will be balancing good karmas also. If those good karma balance and further they are more, then Swarga. That now I hope it is clear. If any other doubt is there, you can put in comments. Last time I said it will be better for better if the comments are written in Zoom. So now I am like suggesting something different. Let your comment be on YouTube only, because what will happen is comment in Zoom will vanish and comments on YouTube will stay forever. So those question answers which are there on in comment section of videos, those will be benefited for others for perpetual time. So having said that, we have completed the questionnaire and thanks Sneha for asking these wonderful questions. Please ask more questions, because many a times real flow of knowledge happens through question answers. And that is why if you say Geeta is in form of question answer. In Ved also if you say Prashnopanishad, Prashnopanishad is nothing but question answer between Nachiket and Yamadharma. Even if you go out of Vedic Vangmay or spiritual Vangmay, and if you go to Vangmay, that is literature, which is explaining Niti Shastra, so how to behave in the world for materialistic gains and success. So like Hitopadesh or like Panchatantra, there also you will find everything is in form of questions and answers and stories. So considering that, it is better to ask questions than to be silent. So please feel free asking the question, and even during session, if you have any question, just raise your hand. So at convenient time, like after explaining one verse, I can answer it in between or in the end, depending upon how it is relevant. Still, you indicate that you are having questions, and you can even put it in chat box as well. So having said that, let us come to our subject. We have completed shlok number 45, and so up to shlok number 45, Arjun is especially in shlok number 45, Arjun is saying that look what kind of blunder we were doing by killing our own people for our Rajya, for getting our kingdom and getting comfort and joy. So we also saw that this indicates that Arjun till this point was not clear about purpose of war. So purpose of war, he was thinking it is about taking revenge or answering injustice, fighting against injustice, and having Rajya for our own comfort. So in that, even though his vritti was sattvic, the interpretation was not correct. So when he was considering this as personal war, when he was considering that I can kill all, so that is only increasing his ego. So we must understand that even sattvic karma also can increase ego. That also Bhagwan will be telling in further adhyay. 14, 17 is about sattva raja tama. So I will not kill these people. I can't kill these people. So in that inability also, or in that uh, Bhagwan has called him Klebya, means Klebya is literally means this is like neutral gender. So just to indicate that this is like the position which you have taken is not of any use, or it is uh, without any backbone. That is what Bhagavan wanted to say. But in that also there is a ego that if I am there in the war, I am going to kill all of them. So that is one ahankar. Second, so ahamta is there that I can kill. And second is these are my own people. So I will not take part in the war so that these people are saved. So mamata is there. So this ahamta and mamata is something which binds person. So if you see, if you refer to Damodar Lila, when Yashoda Maiya was tying thread to rope to Bhagwan's tummy, it it was just two fingers less. So those two fingers indicate ahanta and mamata. So till the point her ahamta and mamata was there, she couldn't tie Bhagwan. When this leaves all and surrenders, then Bhagwan gets tied. Jnaneshwar Maharaj also says, आदि आदि कर्तृत्वाचा मधु आणि कर्मफलाचा आस्वादू या दोहोही नाव बंधू कर्माचाही. Means I am doing karma, that is called as mad. Mad is in Marathi we say maz. It is the strong ego which is going towards negativity. So adi kartutvacha madhu means I am doing everything. That is something which is called as mother. Mother of kartutva. Kartutva means credit of doing. And karma phalacha aswadu. So once I am doing everything, whatever are result out of it, I am I am the bearer. So even though Arjun is saying from like his sattvic mind that if I be in Yuddha, I will kill them, and because of that, what will happen? I am responsible. So, who is taking aswad of karma, or who is bearing fruits of this karma? I am bearing. So, this is causing bandha. So, that becomes binding. So, that is what is happening, Arjun, that his taking all credit of killing everybody. It means if I will be entering the war, he's taking credit as if I wish I can kill everybody. If I don't wish, they will be saved. So that is ahamta, and they will be killed by me. So they are my people. That is mamata, and I am killing them. So I am guilty, and I will be sorrow struck. That is karma phalacha aswabhi. So because of that, Arjun is now in bandha. So these thoughts are binding his intellect, and then he is not able to think freely. And now that neutral uh, neutral way of approaching any conflict comes in picture, and because of that, Bhagwan will be calling Arjuna Klebya, that is uh, a neutral gender person. So what is that? Means uh, we might have seen that many people, they are indifferent to what is happening around. So people are dying, or around us some injustice is happening. People are harming people from our dharma, like what happened in Kashmir. So some people are just spectacle. They think that there is nothing I can do. So these people are people like they just be there, and when agony strikes them, they that time they understand that how sorrowful it will be to go through this. So we should have helped others earlier so that we are helped. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. And dharma is about contributing to greater good. So now here Arjun, all his might, all his decision making, he is living that. So not doing anything, people may think that not doing anything or just going with flow is being out of ego. And this is very strong confusion or misinterpretation or misleading thought in many of the people who consider themselves spiritual. So what they say is, I will chant my 16 rounds, I will chant my 18 rounds, and I will not bothered about what is happening around. I will not oppose anything which is going against dharma. So that is not dharma. Actually, it becomes sin, and that's why we had taken this example earlier also. The punishment of humiliation of Draupadi was smallest to Dushyasan. Actually, Dushyasan went and tried to disrobe Draupadi, but his punishment was less. Why less? Because in Yuddha, Bhim in duel, he immediately killed him. It was little bigger for Duryodhana because it was his ajna. So Bhim hitted like him, and he was still alive for one and a half day in that pain. But it was greatest for Bhishmacharya. So he had to stay alive with all those arrows uh, pierced in his body. That is because he was knowing dharma. He was master of dharma. He had learned brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means staying with Brahma. So ultimate level of dharma and spirituality, he practiced it for 88,000 years. Still he got confused, and he gave preference to his own oath rather than dharma when Draupadi was getting humiliated, and that's why his punishment was more. So, uh, if you are allowing adharma to spread, and then if you are doing individual upasana, believe me, you can't even do your individual upasana. If somebody is claiming that instead of helping others, I will see for myself, or instead of opposing adharma, I will just concentrate on me and my close family, my wife, my children, and I will chant for 24 hours. Your chanting will not go up to that level. Believe me, mark this, note this, I can sign on this, because your chitta shuddhi will not happen. Chitta shuddhi happens with dharma. And in one sentence, dharma is explained as Paropakaraya Punyaya Papaya Paripidana. In Bhagavad Gita itself, Bhagwan has uh, uh, said twice, like in any of such grantha. Now, Bhagavad Gita is crux of all the Upanishad, but any Upanishads or any grantha or any these holy books, it is said that you are not supposed to repeat anything. Even in engineering, we follow this principle that one information you have given at one place, and then when you are writing it elsewhere, you need not repeat it. You just refer to that first place. So even when we are like when we like uh, uh, we do doctorate. So in that doctorate also, if I'm writing something and in that the statement of somebody else or statement from some other reference book comes, we have to mark that this is from that particular book. So you are not repeating, you are referring. So still Bhagwan has repeated one part sentence. What is that? Sarva Bhuta Hiterata. Means even for bhakta who uh, uh, devote themselves to Nirgun Nirakar, they will, Bhagwan says, they will not reach their destination unless they become Sarvabhuta Hitairataha. Sarvabhuta Hitairataha means always in service for good of uh, entire Bhuta. Bhuta means Jeev in entire universe. So I elaborated more because since beginning, if we are clear about this, then there won't be any confusion while we are touching actual subject. So now Arjun has come to that neutral way of thinking, and which is also uh, even dangerous ego. I am not doing anything, Bhagwan is doing anything, so it is Bhagwan's wish that these people are in sorrow, then they are reaping fruit of their karma, and that is Bhagwan's wish. Why should I come in between that? So that is not correct way of thinking. You might have, like those who are from Maharashtra and heard about story of Eknath Maharaj, they must be aware that once he was like after Kashi Yatra, it is Kashi Yatra gets complete when Gangajal from Kashi is poured in sea at Rameshwar, and then Rameshwar's sand is picked and it is thrown in Ganga. So when Eknath Maharaj was bringing that Ganga and he was going towards Ganga Jal and going towards Rameshwar, he saw a donkey thirsty. He was traveling through desert area, and he gave that entire Ganga Jal to donkey. So I am not elaborating. You might have already got the moral. So being indifferent from people's sorrow and just thinking about self, and then chanting. So that chanting cannot be 24 hours. So because by being selfish, you are not going towards purity, and if you are not pure, chanting will not happen for 24/7 years. So now what Arjun is saying, we'll take this shlok, 3 minutes are remaining. यदिमाम प्रतीकारम् अशस्त्रं शस्त्रपाणयः धार्तराष्ट्रारणे हन्युस्तन्मे क्षेमतरं भवेत्. So what he's saying, if the way I am, like without now that Gandiv he has kept down, so without this Gandiv, if Dhartarashtra, the son of Dhritarashtra, if they come and kill me, then it is better. Why it is better? Then I need not take any decision. He is not sure of any decision, whether to participate in war or go away from war. He is not sure. So he thinks that if I am killed, I am not blamed of taking any decision. And this is the most dangerous thing. Sometimes taking wrong decision is also is okay, but being undecisive or being away from participating in war between dharma and adharma is considered as bigger sin. Maharaj said in one of his discourse on, or many of his discourses on Bhagavad, that when Daksha Prajapati, you might have known already, that Sati, his daughter, was so she self-sacrificed, and in that yajna, actually, it so happened that Daksha called Brahma Vishnu but not Mahesh, and still other Brahma Vishnu didn't come because Mahadev was not invited, but other uh, uh, gods had come. We will not say gods, it is Dev. Other Dev had come and deities have come, and they didn't oppose Daksha. So Bhagwan Vishnu afterwards says, not opposing wrong thing is the bigger sin. Rama, then Maharaj says, Ramaya Swasti, Ravanaya Swasti. Those who say Ram is also good, Ravan is also good, or we both, before both of them, we don't want to enter into their war. So this is bigger sin than what Ravana has committed. So considering that, we will end today's session on this strong note. Let us pray. योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. जय श्री कृष्ण to all.